Yes, it's me, Chris Hughes, Customer Training Officer for Stockport Homes. And as you can see, I am actually here in Stockport Homes' lovely offices in our great training facilities, which unfortunately we can't use at the moment. We're still in the middle of the third lockdown, so these rooms are just sitting idle at the moment. But we do have some stuff we can tell you about. So I just thought I'd do a very quick one just to say hello, let you know I'm still alive, and also just give you an idea of what we are planning to deliver in the next couple of months. So we are in lockdown number 3, and I think the big difference between lockdown number 3 and lockdown number 1 was lockdown number 1, as bad as it was, there was a general feeling of what I might call the Dunkirk spirit, that we're all in it together and we're all going to learn to do yoga and we're all going to start baking bread, and there was a kind of feeling that we can use this time and we can be constructive and positive. And I think that's starting to slip in lockdown number 3 at the moment. And I was trying to look for some uplifting message. And I was researching lots of positive stories about successful people and positive quotes and all that. And it all seemed a bit thin, because what I started to realize was all these things are written by the people who were winners, who were successful. And it dawned on me that sometimes people do the right things and it just doesn't work. And those people never get to write a book. Who'd want to buy a book called I Did Everything Right and It Didn't Work, or, Awaken the Disappointment Within? They're not very inspiring titles. So, but it dawned on me that these are quite important things to get your head around. We've done a video on this previously, I'll put a link to it, called Stoicism. And the point of Stoicism is to almost expect and embrace the failure or the possibility of failure. Sometimes we do things and we fail. It just doesn't work out the way we'd like it to. That's part of life. That's part of being a human being. We shouldn't be scared of that, and when it happens, we shouldn't beat ourselves up too much. It isn't that we've done something fundamentally wrong, it's just that sometimes we're not lucky. Sometimes things just fail for no fault of our own. The important thing, and the positive thing, and there is a positive point, I promise you, is that you should embrace that and not let it hold you back. Almost expect it. When you're going to do something, expect it to possibly not work. And don't feel too bad if that's what happens. The key is to not give up because of that failure. The key is to try again. And by trying again and trying again and trying again, there are no guarantees. You could fail and fail and fail. But it's much better to do that than if you consider the alternative. And the alternative is to give up. So my positive message, which there is one, I promise you, is this. Try something. Do something. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling down, there are things you can do. You have options. They might not be great options, but you have them. They might not work, but they're there and they're worth trying, because the alternative is giving up. And that's not going to do anything for you. So we're going to talk about that later. I'll come back to it about what you can do. But for now, I want to just leave you with that. Embrace the failure, expect the failure, but try anyway. So as you've probably guessed, during lockdown, we've had to cancel all of our traditional training courses, which is very frustrating. So what we are doing is we're going to be offering a range of training courses. We've got 11 courses coming up in the next couple of months. That are online. Now I know some people don't like online, but unfortunately it's either online or it's nothing. But in the meantime, I have a list of 11 courses that we're going to be running soon. I'll explain at the end of this list how you book onto them if you're interested. So with no further ado, we have on the 15th of February video interviews. That's a session. More and more job interviews now are being done online, and it goes through how you can improve your chances and the skills involved in that. Problem solving session on the 17th of February. Holidays Spanish, for all those people who want to learn Spanish for their holidays, whenever they'll be able to go on holiday, that is. But we've run this course before. It's 6 sessions, and it's like an introduction for absolute beginners, and the trainer Liz is brilliant. And people love it, and it's amazing how much Spanish they're speaking by the end of it. It's stunning. Intro to Photography. I will be teaching from the 23rd of February for 6 sessions. They're only a couple of hours. You don't need loads of your fancy equipment. If you've got a phone or something you can take pictures with, we're going to be sharing our photos and improving our skills. It's for absolute beginners, okay? That starts on 25th of Feb. Communication skills session on the 24th of Feb. Safeguarding, which is all about protecting vulnerable adults and children. Very important if you're going to work with the general public. 26th of February. Also on the 26th of February, we're doing resilience. Resilience is about how you bounce back when bad things happen to you. It's about getting back on your feet and improving your strength, if you like, for that. That's a really important session on the 26th. Mindfulness is 6 sessions, and that starts on the 3rd of March. It's a great way of being present in the moment, dealing with stress and anxiety, building your confidence, etc. Time management session on the 11th of March. Volunteer induction on the 25th of March. That's for anyone who's interested in volunteering. And fire safety on the 26th of March. Now then, places on these courses are limited. If you're interested, we're going to be advertising them on our website, on Facebook, and we also have a membership list where people, if you give us your details, we'll contact you directly when new courses become available. If you want to book on them or find out more, you can phone this number, or you can email us on this email. So book now to avoid disappointment. So, as promised, after my superb motivational speech earlier, I feel, I'm going to give you some ideas for something you can do. So here's my top 10 things that you can do right now to get out of your rut. Starting with, book onto a course, of course. The Skills for Life courses, all the things I've just gone through. Pick up the phone, email, book yourself down. Number 2, go for a walk. Number 3, call a friend, call a relative, call somebody you've been promising yourself you're going to. You will feel better for it. Number 5, volunteer. Even though we're in lockdown, there are volunteering opportunities available. There are colleagues I've got here who are volunteering in the vaccination. There are people volunteering in testing centres. There are other volunteering opportunities available. We have a volunteer induction course coming up. Number 6, read a book. Boring maybe, no. Get a better book then. But switch the TV off. Stop looking at screens, read a book, okay? Number 7, listen to some music. See, back in the day when I was young, people used to have big music centres. Do you remember those? And people would put records on and they'd sit and listen to a whole record and then they'd turn it over. Now music seems so disposable, but why not just switch off the distractions, find a nice piece of music and just listen and get absorbed in it, which is hard if you've got kids, I accept. Switching off the distractions sounds easy, but I know it can be hard. Number 8, make something. You can be art, it can be sculpture, you can bake a cake, make dinner, make a cocktail. That's a dangerous avenue, I should probably back away from the alcohol. Draw something, paint something, build a scale model of the Royal Albert Hall out of empty beer cans, okay? If you can do that, you may want to look at the alcohol issue again, okay? But make something. It's what we call a flow activity, takes your full attention, you relax, you'll lose track of time. It's very, very good for your mental well-being. And number 10, meditate. Okay? And if you don't know how to meditate, there's lots of online resources, but we've also got our mindfulness course coming up. And mindfulness will cover every aspect of meditation, but it is proven to be very good for your mental well-being. The important thing isn't what you do, it's that you do something. So do something now. So I hope that has been of use to you. If you've got any questions about customer training, please contact us. I'll put the contact details at the end of this video. I was hoping the video would be very short. I've probably gone way over my time limit, so I'll shut up now. But listen, take care during lockdown. I hope 2021 is a lot better for you than 2020 was. Take care of yourselves, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Thank you, and goodbye.